What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Tomatolito Show, and I got another addition to the chain of episodes that I've been working on, as related to the history of boxing, trivia style episodes, fact style episodes that you could use and carry with you in your back pocket and throw out at will whenever you find yourself in the middle of a conversation with buddies or friends, family, loved ones, and you guys are talking about boxing or certain stats or historical facts, and somebody throws a headline at you. A couple episodes ago, I put out the youngest boxing champion in history, and a lot of people usually used to guide towards Mike Tyson, and we debunked that. Although there is some validity to that argument, he is the youngest heavyweight champion in history, in boxing history, but not the youngest boxing champion ever. And that title still belongs to none other than El Radar Wilfred Benitez. With that premise, we'll jump into today's episode. Let's talk about the fastest knockout in men's boxing history. The event, it was a WBO Bantamweight Championship fight, which took place on November 18th, 2017 at the SSE Arena in Belfast, Northern Ireland. The fighters were Zolani Tete on one corner and Siboniso Gonya on the opposite. This would be Zolani Tete's first defense of his WBO Bantamweight Championship. The stage was set for what was to be a good all-around championship fight. Both decent contenders, or at least one champion, a decent contender, decent opposition, who was supposed to give Zolani Tete a run for his money. And we get to the opening bell. The opening bell would ring. The fighters would approach one another, meeting in the center of the ring. As the fighters begin to circle the center of the ring, tactically, of course, Gonya threw a lazy right jab, to which Tete dodged and countered with a hard left hook to the temple, immediately dropping Gonya. This would be the sole significant punch thrown in the fight. A one-punch deal, one-punch knockout. The fight would last a total of 11 seconds, making this the quickest knockout in men's professional boxing history. The historic knockout would also mark this fight as the fastest title fight in boxing history, a record that was previously held by Gerald McClellan. The previous record was set in 1993 in a WBC middleweight championship fight between Gerald McClellan and Jay Bell. The night was August 6th of 1993, and the fight was staged in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. Neither fighter would throw anything of substance, as both fighters would circle the ring, feeling out one another, when suddenly McClellan snuck a hard low left body shot, successfully landing the shot on Bell's right side and immediately dropping Bell. Bell, gripping his abdomen in pain, was unable to answer the count, and the fight would come to a close in just 20 seconds, giving Gerald McClellan the record for the fastest championship fight, fastest knockout to occur in a championship fight. And then Zolani Tete comes and he bests the record by 9 seconds and ends up disposing of Gonya in just 11 seconds with that one-punch knockout, and takes the record for the quickest championship fight and the fastest knockout in men's professional boxing history. Let's look at Zolani Tete. Zolani Tete to date has a 28-4 record with 21 knockouts, 21 of those 28 victories by way of knockout. Eastern Cape, South Africa. So native of Eastern Cape, South Africa. He's a two-time world champion and IBF junior bantamweight champion from 2014 to 2015, and he was the WBO bantamweight champion from 2017 to 2019, which is the last time that he fought. His last fight was on November 30th of 2019 against none other than John Riel Casimero, in which he lost by knockout. Casimero knocking out Tete marks the last time that we've seen Zolani Tete in action, all 2020, obviously, with COVID. And to date, he still doesn't have a fight set for his return. So we don't know if Zolani Tete is taking a bit of a long break. But from there, that night, that was the last night that we saw him active in the ring. And he would relinquish his WBO title to Casimero on that November night, November 30th. So Zolani Tete, a lot of power, a lot of speed, very, very good boxer. John Real Casimero as well. If you have a chance, check that fight out, the last fight that Zolani Tete had. But most of all, the episode being focused on the fastest knockout in men's boxing history, check out the fight in which it happened, and check out Gerald McClellan's against Jay Bell, and you'll love those two fights, just because it just goes to prove that one punch can change the entire outcome of a fight. It's crazy to think the length of the training camps for each one of these fighters, and the blood, the sweat, the tears, right? To that they dedicate the entire training camp to step into the ring, for the challengers, the shot that they've been awaiting to get at a major world title. For the champion, their work pays off. But for the challenger, all that hard work, all that expectation, the time away from family, you name it, and for it to end in just a matter of seconds, for you to be so close to obtaining your goal, your dreams, and to get it snatched away from you in such quick fashion, and not even have a real fighter's chance because you get bested or get caught off guard, or something just happened, a slip of a mind in a matter of seconds, and everything changed, and it changes the trajectory of their careers as well. So check out those two fights. Zolani Tete, awesome performance, breaks the record, holds the record currently in men's boxing, professional boxing history at 11 seconds. Gerald McClellan in second place as far as championship fights are concerned, and he holds it at 20 seconds, holding that second place. So that's it for today, guys. Check out the new episodes as I continue to put them out, and thank you guys for tuning in once again. One thing that I have found here is a lot of time on my hands as I'm out here in the Fort Worth area waiting for the fight this Saturday, and I'm gonna continue putting out some more episodes for you guys and bring out some good content as I await the big matchup between Virgil Ortiz and Maurice Hooker to take place this Saturday. So thank you guys again. If you guys see me, you guys run into me, check out the Instagram page. You'll be able to catch up with me there as well. And Twitter, you can follow me there as well. If you guys run into me at the arena, just come up to me, say hi, say what's up. I'll be there, and I'll be roaming around, and hopefully I can find you guys some good interviews this weekend. Obviously, I'm going for the main ones: Ortiz, Hooker, Seniesa, and Abel, if I can. But if it's not possible, since we have a small platform at the moment, it's understandable. But let me see if I could find some decent content to provide to you guys, and absolutely you'll be the first to get it. So have a good one, guys. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.